When Europeans first pushed into the interior of North America, they often noted how remarkably open the forests were. They could ride a horse or pull a cart through areas that, today, are choked with underbrush. For centuries, historians assumed this was simply the natural state of the land. But what they were observing was not untouched nature, they were seeing a carefully engineered landscape, maintained for millennia by indigenous fire management. The primary tool for this vast, continental-scale engineering was fire. Indigenous peoples across the continent, particularly in the eastern woodlands, used controlled, low-intensity burns as a regular agricultural and ecological practice. This was not random destruction, it was a sophisticated method of resource management. These intentional fires served multiple, critical purposes. First, controlled burns cleared the underbrush and dead wood, which prevented the buildup of fuel that could lead to catastrophic, uncontrolled wildfires. Second, by opening the forest canopy, they allowed more sunlight to reach the forest floor, promoting the growth of specific, edible plants like berries, nuts, and high-quality grasses. Third, the open, park-like settings created ideal habitats for game animals like deer and elk, making hunting more predictable and efficient. Beyond fire, indigenous management involved selective planting and tending, sometimes referred to as forest gardening. They intentionally pruned, transplanted, and propagated fruit and nut trees, creating vast food forests that would look natural to an untrained eye but were, in fact, highly curated ecosystems designed for maximum human utility. This system contrasted sharply with European farming, which required clear-cutting and intense soil disruption. The result was a highly productive environment, open forests for easy travel and hunting, fertile clearings for staple crops, and immense, managed resources. The myth of the pristine wilderness was born when the Great Dying occurred. As populations collapsed, the intentional burns and tending stopped, the underbrush returned, and the managed landscape quickly reverted to the dense, tangled forest that European settlers, decades later, wrongly assumed was its natural state.